Today on my show, I'm gonna talk about the Easter eggs and a prediction trailer review of, Star Wars The Last Jedi. And I'm also gonna talk about history of Star Wars. Well, you know how Star Wars came out in 1977, by the creator of George Lucas, and George Lucas is awesome and cool. And then later, after Star Wars A New Hope was popular, George Lucas decided to make a sequel of Star Wars The Empire Strikes Back. Well, you know how, in the scene where, Han Solo, gets frozen, like this? Like, kind of like that, but it's been so long since I watched Empire Strikes Back. Well, and also, in the scene, the AT-ATs are in the movie because, see, the AT-ATs are also an Easter egg from Rogue One, a Star Wars story. And you probably did not know, somewhere in the Empire Strikes Back or Star Wars Return of the Jedi, Yoda trains Luke Skywalker on his planet where he's upside down. That can also be a reference to the new Star Wars movie called Star Wars The Last Jedi. This time, what if Luke Skywalker trains Rey as a Jedi? And then later, after that movie was popular, then, George Lucas decided to make another Star Wars film called Star Wars Return of the Jedi. Because how in Star Wars Return of the Jedi, that Luke Skywalker's dad, Darth Vader, actually turned good because you know how he was actually bad, then he turned good by carrying the Sith Lord and throwing him down because after he got shot. And also Princess Leia freed Han Solo after he was unfrozen by Jabba the Hutt's palace. And I also want to go back, before there was Star Wars Empire Strikes Back, there used to be a Star Wars holiday special. You probably did not know, it's hard to look for today. And then later in 2015, Disney bought George Lucas. Because how George Lucas didn't want to do Star Wars anymore, they decided, what if Disney bought the rights to George Lucas so Disney could make Star Wars? So in 2015, Disney decided to make a new Star Wars film called Star Wars The Force Awakens. And because how they introduced the new characters like Poe, Finn, and Rey. Because Finn used to work as a stormtrooper, but he switched sides to be a Jedi on the light side. And in the new Star Wars The Last Jedi film, this time Finn sleeps in this sleeping pod because he's recovering. If you don't remember the scene where Kylo Ren got his lightsaber and sliced Finn's back, because Finn in Star Wars The Last Jedi was actually had to be recovered from that, if you don't remember the scene from Force Awakens. And Han Solo dies in The Force Awakens. Sorry for the spoiler, or if you already know that, that's fine. And also in Star Wars The Last Jedi, the movie comes out in December 2015, because I am so excited for Star Wars The Last Jedi. And this time Rey is on the rocks, on an island where Luke Skywalker is. And that's cool. And also, if people enjoyed Star Wars The Force Awakens, well, I highly recommend it that Star Wars fans needs to go see the new Star Wars Last Jedi when it comes out, because when the movie comes out, I'm gonna go see that, because Star Wars is awesome and cool. And also next year, Han Solo is going to get his own movie in 2018. And that's all for my show today. And make sure to comment below of what's your favorite Star Wars episode or character and why. Or you can also comment below about Star Wars stuff and why. And don't forget to subscribe, and make sure to click like on the bottom below. And I also wanted to make this episode today for the Star Wars fans, since the new Star Wars film, The Last Jedi, comes out in December. And that's all for my show today, and see you next time.